What's up, everybody? I'm together with my dear friend Chris Kaneda from New York City, and we're gonna talk about the 60th anniversary edition of Stern's James Bond that just got released. Hi, Chris. How are you doing, my friend?
I just found out that I've been saying your name all wrong. It's Jengis. I'm happy to be in the house, man. How you doing?
Well, yeah, it's changes, yeah, but it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, my dear friend. I'm doing well, and the very anticipated Bond just got released. I'm
Yep.
happy. Are you happy?
I'm happy because I don't want to buy it. It's like $20,000 is like safe in my checking account.
22, my friend. You
Yeah,
can't get it for 20.
I know. Well, that's
Yeah.
with tax and shipping, right?
Yeah. And for me, it will be about $26,000. So,
That's crazy.
yeah, it is how it is here in Europe, man, here in Denmark. But yeah, it got released for few hours ago, and what I'm seeing is Stern is selling these directly for
Yep.
the insider connected people, and they got sold out.
Yeah, but they only release about like 10 games on Insider Connected. And I mean that with every launch.
10 games? I thought it was, I don't know, 250 or something like that,
No,
half of
no,
it.
no, 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 no. They do this with
10
every
games?
LE and it sells out within like 2 to 5 minutes.
Okay. And now they're for sale on Pinside for 25 to
Yeah.
$30,000.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just shocked people aren't asking 40. Why not just start at the top?
I mean, it's crazy. What do you think about the pin?
Look, I think it looks like a fun pin to shoot, right? Which has now become the apologist excuse for expensive pins. It looks fun, nothing revolutionary, nothing that interesting in it. If I'm a Keith Elwin fan, I would love to jump on it and play it. It's
Yeah.
just so hard to not think about the price, though.
For me, it reminds me of ballet games from 1980 to 1982,
Mm-hmm.
like Embryon, like 8 Ball Deluxe, Centaur, Fathom, the inline drop down targets, targets at the left. Of course, a single level, no ramps, but if you're a geek like me that likes ballet games from 80 to 82, I feel like Keith Elwin did play those games and he got a lot of inspiration from that era of games. Personally,
Yeah.
I absolutely love the design. That loop like shot at the upper back left side, I like it,
Yeah.
where it has got this ball lock. The inline drop down targets at the right side, I love them, but I don't see nothing new, if you knew what I mean, shot wise,
Well,
design wise.
nothing feels like it was engineered in a way that we haven't seen before, right? And obviously the layout's going to be shoot phenomenally well. Like this is Keith Elwin. The guy knows how to make a pinball machine that just shoots tremendously well.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? It's like you see the game, right? You're like 20 grand. It's the most expensive pinball machine ever released in the history of pinball. And you can't
Yeah.
look down and see anything completely innovative anywhere.
Four spinners. I haven't seen four spinners in a pinball before this. Have you?
I mean, I don't
Four.
know why. Yeah, but how much? Let me just ask you, how much is a spinner?
Oh, you know what? I have to be honest and a bit of a hole saying this, but this is how I feel. Okay, this is how I feel. I want this game. I like the layout. That's the first thing. The second thing, I like James Bond theme. It's just me. It has got Timothy Dalton. It has got Sean Connery. It has got Roger Moore. I like it. Okay, real nice. But okay, let the collectors buy these 500 for what was it, 22,000. I don't
Yep.
care for this. It's just a bit too much for me. But I hope that they will make a pro version where the cabinet is just black and the topper is off and it sells for 9,500.
And they're not going to do that.
They have to do that. And
No.
I don't even need Keith Elwin's signature to the right. at the apron. Just remove that also, and sell it for 9,500. Make 5,000 of them.
You know
Isn't that a great idea?
no, it's not, and they're not going to do that. And the reason why, look, because they're not going to screw over the people that bit the bullet here and got one for 22,000, right? Look, I'm just looking at the game now. I zoomed out. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
This just reeks as a game where the license holder tied their hands. Like everything about this game just feels like they didn't have much creative freedom. And I'm looking at the front of the game, right? Exclusive Union Jack shooter rod handle. Wow. And then the whole front is just pitch black.
What does that mean? Exclusive view?
Yeah, exactly. It's not even sculpted like that. And then the right side, it's literally on both sides. It's just the movie posters, just dragged and dropped and organized. And then you just got the names of the films. I guess the thing is this. I would love it for this much money, though. I kind of need a pin that when I see it, it makes me fall in love with it just as much as as the gameplay and as the mechs in it and as the shots. Like, it's just, I don't know. It looks like a great $8,000 game. This to me feels like Beatles Gold, doesn't it? It feels, no, but I feel like Beatles actually looked more cohesive than this with the Franchi artwork and everything. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to really evaluate a game this expensive. Do you?
So not even 9,500. You are thinking 8,000.
Well, it just, I don't even, it's almost impossible for me to evaluate and like what, because you said, Cengiz, that you want to own this game at what price, but then you said you want like a pro version, which is not happening. So what would be the price you would ever go in on this game? Because I think this game's going to go down in value, and I don't think they're going to sell all 500 at 22K. Do you?
I mean, before we talked, I thought that Stern did sell 250 themselves. And I thought that those 250 were sold out in a flash. But now when you're telling me it's only 10?
I don't know. It might be more than 10, but it's definitely not 250. Who knows? They never tell us numbers. So, like, it's a guessing game for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, man. I have to consider that there are only 500 made. Of course, they're not going to make the pro version that I'm dreaming about, because I could live without the posters on the sides. I like the left side with Sean Connery with the 60s and 70s, and you can see the right side is newer, 90s, and then the newest guy, what's his name, Craig David or something like that. I haven't watched his, but the old ones, I like the left side. I like that hat from it's absolutely, it looks like, it reminds me of Guns N' Roses Slash's hat in the middle. I don't know why.
Well, this hat spins. It's attached to the spinner. It's Odd Job's hat, and it's cool. I mean, look, I think that was supposed to be the spinner that was supposed to be in Gomez's game. Didn't he say they removed the spinner?
Yeah, he should have a spin. He should have the spinner there. But if you look at the middle shot of this game, about the same shot on Gomez's game where you lock your balls, there was a spinner there also that Gomez removed.
Okay.
There should be a spinner there. But considering 500 made, I would pay about... Now, this is just me because I like that this game reminds me of the 80s, but I would say about 10, 5, 11 maximum.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at some of the overhead sort of view of the game, and I mean, I just can't get over like the artwork. Like, it's just bad. Like, and the shots look good, but like there's no details in this game that make me feel like they went above and beyond. And look, I agree with you. This looks like an $8,000 machine. At 20,000, you just can't evaluate it like we normally do, because this isn't like a 3-tiered model game. There's not going to be like an entry level way for people to experience this machine. This is it. Like, this is Stern's Bugatti of pinball, the most expensive machine ever. And when I look down at it through that lens, I can't see anything that warrants anywhere close to the price of this machine.
For me, it looks like it has got good shots.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just
Shouldn't every pinball machine have good shots though? We give way too much credit to good shots, as if that's like, as if we're surprised that like people actually took 2 years and had a whitewood and made a pinball machine shoot decently. Like
but
that's, you know what I'm saying?
but
That's par for the course on a pinball machine.
if you dissect this, if you look at the middle, it has got this MI6 three drop downs.
Yeah.
And they're angled to the left. They're turning a bit to the left, just like on 1993 Indiana Jones from Bella Williams. Just to the right of that, through the pop bomber, you can go in and hit the captive ball. And that shot will be the most satisfying shot, and that's also just like the captive ball on the Indiana Jones. And a bit right of that, it has got 3 in lane. A bit right of that, it has got this orbit shot that has got this diamonds are forever spinner. So, and a bit right to that, it has got the M shot that goes in back to the shooter lane guide, and you can pop the ball up again. I think it's gonna be a real fun pinball machine. And
how much was Indiana Jones?
about
Exactly.
3,700, I think it
No,
was
like,
like
but
that.
that's the thing, Cengiz, you know, you've hit the nail on the head though.
Cengiz.
Cengiz,
Yes.
I'm gonna get it. This game looks fun.
Yeah.
No one will debate it, but we're back where we were with Toy Story. Fun to shoot, but is it way overpriced? And you can't separate those things anymore in pinball unless the only people who can separate cost from fun are rich people because they could take a zero off that price tag and it's like them buying a $2,000 pinball machine. And that's fine. That's fine. It's just the question is, are there 500 people with enough money who want this? I say no.
3 types of buyer to this game. Consider that. The first type is bond collectors. They will buy some of these games. Some bond people, they will buy this game.
Some, but not 100. Like we saw this with Star Wars. Hardcore Star Wars collectors who collect the toys and memorabilia, they didn't flock towards the Star Wars pinball machine.
Don't get me started talking about Star Wars. It will ruin this show. But yeah, you're right. But some bond collectors will go ahead and buy this. The second type will be guys like me that loves Bally games from 1980 to 1982. They will buy this game. And the third...
No, but Cengiz, I got it right. Why would you buy this if you like this kind of layout? Why don't go buy a Fathom for half the price?
Yeah,
go buy a Beatles.
Fathom. We can buy Fathom, yes. But what else? Name me one more game that we could buy if you like, those kind of Bally games. We have Fathom. What else?
This does look like this is like Beatles with a lot more shots in it. Is that accurate?
Yeah, absolutely. And the Beatles theme says nothing for me. But this, theme is so important, man. Just think about this. If this was Fifth Element, you will be all over it. If this was...
I don't want my dream themes to be put in a single level game for $20,000. I want Fifth Element to be fully featured and like have like real code. That's the other big question mark about this entire game. What's the code like? Like, what are the modes? What's the what's going to be in that middle screen? Stern has not shown us anything other than their logo and the James Bond logo. What actually appears on that center screen on the playfield?
Now, the code on this type of games are not going to be deep. If you look just over the flippers, you can see those 100, 200, 300, 400 the bonus points. This is just like the old games where you collect these bonuses, and when the ball gets straight down the toilet, it will collect those bonuses, and at top it has got 2-time and 3-time multiplier on the playfield. So the rules will be pretty simple. This rule, I think it's much more further ahead than Gomez's game. It's going to be a simple rule set.
That's not saying much because it's like the most like barren code ever on release. Well, look, what I do love about the older games like these or the style of game like this is anyone can walk up to it and learn how to play it pretty quickly. And that's what old pinball is so great at. New pinball, You walk up to it, no idea what you're doing, confusing as hell. This looks like, I get it. Like, and look, this is an Elwin pin. This is a pinball player's game.
Yeah.
You know, we're all about like getting the high score. The scoring reel is the prevalent thing on the back box.
Yeah.
And you know, studying this layout and what you need to do to get to your high score. It looks like a ton of fun. Again, I can't separate. I just wish they weren't doing it this way. I wish they just released this game and just let people order it and then lower the price by 10 grand.
That's why they have to make a pro version. I told you. I have a question though.
Yeah.
Can you see up top? It has got 2 pop bombers.
Yep.
Do they pop simultaneously?
I mean, that's like
I had to ask.
No, for $20,000 they should, but this is Stern now. They probably won't.
They don't for 13. I'm just telling you.
So wait, has this game been ushered out onto the floor at CES? Are people playing it, or is it we're just getting video and you got to send in 22,000?
I mean, they said that they should release it so people could see it, and I think they could play it. But before that, I just want to say one thing about that screen. Not the scoring reels, but the screen on the playfield. Now, when I play Aliens from Pinball Brothers, I'm missing that screen on the highway version every second. Everybody that buys Pinball Brothers Alien, they are just missing out so much gameplay, atmosphere. The screen here, it can show you shoot the right lane or shoot the right loop with, with pointing this, or just like on the Guns N' Roses mini screens, showing 2 shots left, 1 shot left. It's placed really nice on this game. If it could just help new players to just show, shoot to the left, shoot to the right, so many shots left, this game could be awesome to play. So it just irritates me that it's so expensive that most people are not gonna enjoy this pin.
Well, they won't even be able to find one. But look, with 500 though, I think this game will be at every show when shows, it'll be at TPF, it'll be at Expo, like and I actually think some of these crazy operators are going to put it on location. I bet Sunshine in Brooklyn puts one out to play. I mean, if you're an operator though, like how do you make money back on a $22,000 pinball machine?
Yeah,
this is not it.
Yeah.
Look, again, it looks fun, but it looks from an overall package though. I think this is a very pedestrian offering for a $22,000 pinball machine.
Do you think the resellers are gonna sell them for 25, 30,000?
No. That's not happening here. It's not a full featured game.
No.
It's just not going to happen.
But I just want to tell you, the third type of buyers, also the third type, are Keith Elwin collectors that just want all Keith Elwin games.
Yeah,
they are out there. They have the money. So and this is only limited to 500. If this got released January 2022, I'm telling you, they were all sold out.
No.
Last 1 year ago.
I know what happened a year ago. I was there. I remember it all too well.
Elvira for what, 30,000?
Well, I will say this. What I find interesting about this launch is that unlike Elvira, where they did a call for price, that Stern actually put the price on this. And so what I think is going to happen is this. Distributors are going to get this game for $15K. That is going to be their cost. So they're going to make like 5,000 over sticker to sell every one. Now, what I think you're going to see happening is, I don't think they're going to sell all 500. I think you're going to start to see some sell for like 18, 17.5. And because I think you're going to have to, because there's nowhere to go north with a price like this. There's nowhere to go.
Do you think so? Do you think it will go under 20?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
I just saw one.
There's not 500 Neil McRae's out there to buy every one of these.
So you think it's just, man, a guy like me, I want to play this. I want to own this. When I play pinball with my best friend, he only wants to play these old belly games because he hates to wait on the next player. Okay, so this one looks like so much fun playing multiplayer with your friends, but the price tag, it's just
Let
what's
me ask you a
going on?
question. How much more fun can playing this game be with 3 of your friends than playing a $6,000 TNA?
You got me there, man. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I know what you mean. You can't get the TNA for 6,000 though, but yeah,
Well, no, but that's what TNA was, brand new. And let's
yeah,
not forget the new TNA for 9,000 hasn't sold out because we haven't forgotten that it's still just a $6,000 machine.
no. And you know what? Also, that Scooby Doo is not sold out either.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. And
Yeah,
it's not
so
going to sell out anytime soon with 1,969. Look,
it's
Cengiz, this
yeah.
is the start of something beautiful. You and me making content. This is the inaugural one. It's just going to go up from here, buddy.
I hope so, my dear friend. I hope so. So you were actually talking about we should make some video reviews.
We're going to do it.
Oh yeah, it's
East
gonna
East meets West. This is like Rocky 4 of like pinball
oh,
reviews.
there's no easy way
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Hearts on fire, baby. Hearts on fire.
Oh,
That's
we're
it.
gonna make top 10 dream themes.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so cool. My
yeah.
dear friend, kiss baby Killian from me. I
I
wish you
will.
a great, great day. Thank you for
You
joining.
too. Love you,
Have a great
brother.
day, my
All
friend.
right. All right. Bye.
Bye.